Alright. I'm gonna give people a second to get in here, and also I need to change the thumbnail on this thing. I can say it seems to be good news. I don't have the document, but I can, at this point, we have enough information to kind of come to a conclusion there. But I won't read it until we get a couple people in here and let me fix this up. This will be a quick live, guys, because I gotta get to work at 9:30. Um, hey, yes, the judge has made a ruling. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep this nice and short for you. Don't worry. Uh, hey, guys, how's it going? Amanda, why? Yes, already. We don't have the document right now, but we have enough information to. Audio's a little messed up, seems distorted. Guys, does everybody think the audio seems distorted? If so, let me fix it. In all likelihood, I need to fix something. Yeah, there we go. Okay, how is that? Is that better? Bronco Fett, no, the judge would not be committing Laura to a psych hospital. I mean, I've droned on and on about how I don't believe she belongs in a psych hospital. You can take psych meds in jail. That's where she should be. Thanks, guys. So the thing is, like, every time I go into StreamYard, for some reason, it has switched my microphone to like the webcam mic or something else, and that's why it's always messed up. Almost done here, guys. Sorry, and then we'll get into it. Like I said, I would have loved to have gotten this ready beforehand, but sorry, I'm reading Jake's comment here. I would love to have fixed the thumbnail and everything beforehand, but like I just got home from staying. I was staying somewhere else last night, and then I was at my parents' house. Um, and so I just got home, and so I have to do all this before 9:30 before when I clock into work. Off topic, why do you have any insight on why UF is such a destination for aquatic sports athletes, coaching facilities, or something else? All the above, really. Uh, they have some world class facilities, and it's like my favorite place ever to swim. And they like renovated it too in like recent years or something. And then they have some really great coaches. I think Anthony Nesty, he might be the. I'm not sure if he's the head coach for both the men and women now, but he's that guy's the best of the best. So he was also an Olympic champion. That's better. Okay. So, the judge has made a ruling, and I don't have the official document. I don't know if anyone else does. The court doesn't open until 8 o'clock Arizona time, so um, yeah, I can't read the document for you right now. Um, what we can say is that you know, this is not a rare thing, but Laura's attorney has kind of given it away again. Boss attorney Bree gave you a shout out last night. I thank you saving this round. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, yeah. I liked her. I've watched a couple of her lives. I liked them. Sometimes I, am watching these things and I'm just like not in the comments because I'm doing laundry or something like that. 2 hours for the public. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I'll show you why we know that the judge has ruled in Clayton's favor. You know what? I'm just gonna screenshot this real quick. Good morning, everybody. I'm still seeing people over there saying hi, so I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just share the screen. All right. So, we saw that there was a ruling this morning, and then David tweeted this. Afternoon in Florence, Italy. I've read the ruling and have some comments about what's next, but no rush. Appeal will be filed shortly. This isn't over, not by a mile. More accurate to say it's halftime with multiple flags thrown. Calls will be reviewed by higher levels. So, thank you, Lauren. Haven't seen his tweets yet. Oh, yeah. So, sorry about the suspense, guys. Yeah, so we can pretty much conclude that the judge has ruled in Clayton's favor. I know there were a few things to be ruled on. So, they were wanting attorney's fees and sanctions. They were wanting a finding of non-paternity, I believe, and then also um, they wanted the protective order vacated. So that's important. Um, and then hopefully Judge Mata will have referred Laura for criminal charges, but we don't know. As soon as we have that information, I'll come on here and read it. But I'm probably not going to put that out there until it's like public information, because I don't have the document. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to make it clear that I'm just basing my statements here on what's publicly available, which is this tweet. So, and also Clayton Echard posted an Instagram story. Let's see. It's basically saying best day ever. Okay. All right. Let's share that tab instead now. I didn't have time to prepare this ahead of time, so obviously you can tell. Okay. So this was Clayton's Instagram story this morning. Best day ever. And that comes right after the ruling. So, you can kind of make a solid opinion on that. We can't, again, I'm not going to say for certain until we have a document. But yeah, so that's pretty much been given away by Laura's attorney once again. So, um, yes, we knew that if this didn't go in their favor, that he was going to try to appeal. He's been saying that already on Twitter, basically like preparing to file an appeal. It's interesting though that like he was so confident, or was seemingly so confident before, that Laura would win this case, and then he is now so confident that they have a really good shot at an appeal. I'm just kind of like, okay, dude. Mag in Florida. It seems that the judge has ruled in Clayton's favor. So we don't have the document yet. We don't know if like everything turned out the way we want it to be, but we know that David Gingras is unhappy about it, and Clayton is happy about it. So um, one really important thing is that if the order of protection is overturned, I believe Clayton will be able to speak more freely and be able to kind of defend himself publicly about what she's done. I know he's spoken about his story, but he will no longer have to like tiptoe around her name and stuff like that if it's overturned. Hopefully it was, because that order of protection, as we know, was based on false evidence, doctored evidence. So appeals JD wants to lose more money. I don't know, man. I don't think she's ever. I mean, she's never lost a case like this before. She's had them dismissed. Um, but yeah, they've never been in a losing position before, I don't believe. So we need to get Clayton on the Today Show. Dude, I would watch that. Yeah. An appeal in family law court. Good golly. Amanda Talent, thank you. Don't forget to like this video. Appreciate that. Yep, get that OOP off his record. Yeah, I really love to see that, go away, because he did not deserve to have something like that on his record. When people are like applying for jobs and shit like that, like that thing can like really mess you up. So, and I know Clayton's already, got his job and all that, but still, you never know where life is going to take you, and why in the future that might have mattered. So, and then also you don't want her to be able to like make stuff up like she did with Mike Maricini, and get that order extended, or like, continue to call the police and be like, I have an order of protection against this person and he put out a tweet. Like, no, come on. This nips that in the bud. If it was vacated. And I believe it was, based on what we're seeing. So I'm waiting for Netflix to make a show about it. I don't really know what's going on with that. I think Dave would definitely have more information on the documentary front, for sure, because I'm like not really in the know with that. When something comes out, I will watch it. That's what I know about the documentary. So, yeah, I would definitely ask Dave about that kind of stuff. Um, I have a restraining order against my ex, and they appealed it. It was obviously denied. The Court of Appeals basically laughed in their face. Yeah. Well, I would love to see her try to appeal that. If is that even possible? I don't know Arizona rules so super well. I know what Rule 26 is. uh, yeah, but no, if she were to try to appeal that, I would love to see that, because then she would have to like, what would she have to like show all the evidence that she showed before? Does she have to explain all the evidence she showed before, and that it was doctored? Like, and also that she lied about who she'd sent it to? She'll have to pay any judgment to appeal. Yeah. Can you audition for the court camera woman part? Uh, Dude, that was stressful. I would rather just be there as a cheerleader. But if the opportunity arises again, I will do that. Yes. Um, Not as a literal cheerleader. I will sit there in silence and be totally professional and not make a peep. Because obviously I don't want to make any noises or anything that would give her a case to say that, oh, they have people harassing me or whatever. So shouldn't be able to get a restraining order over hurt feelings. Be sown. I definitely agree with that. If you have hurt feelings, you hit the block button. as you saw, probably, I have blocked David Gingras. Not because he hurt my feelings personally, but because his tweets about Michael Maricini were disturbing me. Like, I don't understand publicly tweeting about a victim of abuse that way. So, like, I was just kind of like, I don't want to see this anymore. So, no, I mean for the next Netflix part. Oh God, the last thing I want is that kind of attention. Like this is cool. We got a few hundred people in here. I'm like cool with my audience. They y'all are all super nice and always have insightful things to say. And this is like at a pace that I can keep up with. Like if I don't want that kind of attention. So like I don't want people to be like, oh, I went to high school with that girl. You know what I mean? Like please leave me alone. You left me alone in high school. Please leave me alone. um I missed the reading. Wendy A, we don't have a document yet. No, we saw David Gingras's tweet, which says that he's going to appeal. So he gave it away. And he said he will have some comments on what happened. He said he's not going to rush, but I don't know. Maybe he'll talk later today. We'll see. Um, but no, I'll read the document when we have it. It's 10:30 my time at night, and I'm so sad to have to wait until my morning for this verdict. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, if we could get it to you any faster, I would. Um, I am not going to read any documents unless they are A, already made public by someone else, usually David Gingras, or B, have already been made available to the public by like the court's opening. So like right now, if I got the document right now, I probably would not read it. I would not read it until the court was open, unless someone had already tweeted it publicly. In which case, you guys can let me know, and I'll hop on that. I'll come back on here. I really thought it was going to be another 10 days. I thought it would take longer too. I thought it'd be at least a couple weeks. So okay, that's good, Brad. Um, Usually Gingras makes it public. So sad but true. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, the judge seems to have ruled in Clayton's favor. The biggest problem is Klein's credibility, which has no appeal value. Yeah, that's definitely true. And also, like, he's written a bunch of times, like, she has credibility issues now. I just remember how hilarious that was. Their, like, amended pretrial statement or whatever. It's just like, oh my God. I can lay out his appeal right now. His game is so predictable. Huh. Maybe you should. The judge knew before the case, I'm sure. I mean, she seems like she does a really good job of looking at the facts and um like really considering everything. I mean, I didn't really know for sure if it was going to go his way. So, and Omar said she lost. Did Omar say she lost, like said today she lost, or did Omar like say basically like he knows that she's going to lose? Because it's two different things, I guess. But either way, Omar's a good person to listen to. He is a practicing attorney and also just an all around awesome dude. I didn't come across him obviously until recently, and I have been watching some of his older videos and stuff, and they're like really, they're really good. So you should go check him out if you haven't already. Yeah, IB, thank you. I have 2 minutes. Yes. Guys, I'll go ahead and put out a tweet as well, basically saying what the ruling is, and I'll post a link to this live. But I got to get to work now, so Mike needs someone who knows the details the way Omar does. How awesome would that be, dude? That would be so awesome. The audio switch could be from driver system updates. Oh, thank you. Well, I'll have to look into that, but on my break from work. So, anyways, guys, when I have a document, I will read it for you. But I'm not going to do that, like I said, until um, it's like available to the public. Um, so I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Um, to be honest, as annoying as David Gingras is with his tweets, I rely on them for documents and information sometimes. So, yeah. So that's why I'm sometimes able to get it to you earlier. Yeah. So, guys, I think Omar is talking with Mike. Yeah, he is. Or as far, he said he was going to, anyways. I will talk to you guys soon. I gotta go hop on a work meeting, and then hopefully I'll be able to take a break when I get a hold of that verdict, and I'll read it to you really quick. These are gonna be really quick lives today because I just don't have time for reading whole documents during my or not reading whole documents, but like talking a whole lot about the whole documents during my workday. So, talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.